If you're like me and you've got, you know, one of these little mini scuba tanks like this, or any type of paintball tank, or anything that uses that needs a high pressure inflation, this is the way to go. So this one right here is their AC-2 inflator. This is the controller right here. It all came contained in this box right here. And just going over the sides of it, it's a fast fill, no oil, no water's needed, and it's great for air guns, paintball, and any type of mini scuba tanks, which I have right here. You guys check this out. We're going to need to fill that up. Max pressure is 4,500 PSI, which is 30 MPa. Dual powered source is a 12 volt or a 110 outlet. Now I'm going to partner it up with the Blue Yeti power bank right here, but you can use, see this right here? They use these MC connectors right here, so you could run this on any type of 12 volt battery. If you want to just run it straight to your car battery, that's always a handy feature to have that right there. You get some little extra O-rings and a wrench right there and a set of instructions. But you know what? I'm going to go over it for you guys. Let's just put this down right here. So you see this right here? See the, let's run this down. Now we are in the red. So let's say you've got this thing down. I'm going to go ahead and run it all the way out. And this thing sounds like a little mini motor when it's going off. It actually sounds kind of cool. Let me show you how this thing works. So I'm going to turn this on, plug this in. I think as soon as you plug it in, I don't know how well you can hear it, a fan comes on. This thing definitely needs a fan. It's got two fans, a high and a low. There's the pressure valve, and this valve right here is a relief valve. You're going to have to use that relief valve when you hook up your tank, and I'll show you on that here in a minute. Pretty simple. These tanks have a inlet right there. Make sure you do the relief valve when you do it, then tighten that up and it should be good to go. So let's go ahead, let's hook this thing up, and I want to show y'all, it is 100% at zero. So we have zero in this tank. So now let's go ahead, let's air this thing up and show you how it works. Okay, so now we got this set up. Take off the cap right here. I do have the relief valve all the way. Unscrew this part right here. This is a little cap for right there. You guys see how that works? Don't lose that. This locks on there just like that. Now there was no pressure because I did pressurize it. I'm going to tighten that up right there. You can see we're on zero. The on button, I don't know how well you can hear it, but you see it clicking. Look at that little pump right there. So what I'm going to do, I'm watching it right here. I'm going to watch that, and I'm going to watch that. Right now, let's give it about 2 minutes. We are all on zero there. We're on zero there. I did tighten that down, and then before you take it off, you're going to want to depressurize that to take it off again. So let's go ahead. Let's let it sit here a minute and see how much it gets in there. Okay, so it's been about maybe 5 minutes, and let me just go over a couple of things on this thing. So it uses about 300 watts of power, but it actually went all the way up to 500 on my power bank right here. So you can see we are completely in the green. We are in the green. We have these tanks full. Basically, it's full enough to get a lot of breaths out of and do some diving. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. Let me show you what you need to do to turn this thing off. By the way, it does not have an auto shut off on it, so you don't want to leave it unattended and go off and do something. You don't want to run it over 45 minutes continuously. This has been going maybe about 8 minutes. So before I pull this off, you can pull it off, but before you do that, see that relief? I don't know how well you've seen that little valve. Now watch. That just popped right off, no problems. The reason I did that was to relieve that pressure in the line. It was very hard pressurized and it would pop that off really fast. So we can go ahead, turn this off. It's cooling off right now, but I'm gonna unplug it so that way you can hear. There it is. That thing was very quiet. It's got one on and off, and check it out, everybody. That's almost right in the middle. So you got enough inflation on here to do more diving if you need to. So isn't that awesome? If you've ever used a hand pump and tried to hand pump one of these and get it going, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. I had a hand pump that I used on one of these things, and it took me seriously like 45 minutes. I was so tired from pumping, I didn't even want to swim anymore. I was just like, I just came here to pump up a tank, then go home, I guess. With this little guy, you can start it, let it go, and then if you want to, like I said, you can use your car battery or a 12-volt battery source and let it go, and that way you don't have to worry about it at all. It fills up your tank while you're getting your stuff ready, then you come over and you're all good to go. And I will leave links below where you can pick up one of these little portable tank and the GOYOJO, you know, air compressor here. And you don't need a power bank, but if you want a power bank, it definitely helps to get one of these things. And you know what? There it is, everybody. That's all I got on the GOYOJO, you know, high pressure mini air compressor. See y'all in the next video.